Today, I want to share how the Christmas story relates to the process of manifestation and creation.
Well, Santa's on his way as he rides on the sleigh with the sack on his back.
The story of Christmas is an allegory as an example and symbology to help our kids learn this process of wishing what you want and sharing your gifts with people.
The story was made hundreds of years ago when scientific experiments weren't around to show. So they had to make stories for each and every hypothesis. So kids can conceptualize the power they have inside. Now they can choose anything they want. Follow the recipe and get a response.
He is the higher self, right? He's the wise, jolly, fulfilled. He enters in through the chimney, right? Comes down the air vent. In order to connect with your higher self, some people like to do meditation and connect with their channels from the chi energy meridian system. You can connect with that kind of energy, right? And so it may not necessarily be the chimney with the fireplace, but I think it more has to do with the personal chimney, the personal airways, the personal flow, right? There's an internal fire that happens if you cultivate it.
Santa's on his way to come share his presents and to into air bands. So take a good deep breath and that's what is left and right. Everything inside is bright cause you're mine. So take a good deep breath.
Santa has a sleigh as he flies high all around the world sharing his gifts. I see the sleigh as the body, and we have the reindeer that pull the sleigh. They all have different personalities, right? Cupid, right? The personality of love. Vixen, the personality of lust. Comet, the strong, powerful one. And so we could go through all the names, and they all have a different type of personality, a different type of driving force pulling you, right? And then, of course, we have the greatest reindeer of all that can see through the fog, that can see through the physical, and see further to go exactly where we need to be. And so the nose lighting up is the sense. That lightened up sense I see as kind of like a third eye, an intuition, a foreseeable ability to have the vision beyond what is physical.
So take a good deep breath into your third eye. Why? So you can see far and wide like Rudolph's nose in the sky. The other ain't right. You need to pull that sleigh like you put down the rivers and that blicks and light and light. Cause if your vibration's right, they ain't got time for that.
And so when you have all of your emotions and those driving force, those motives, it's funny because Napoleon Hill has a portion in his book that talks about the 9 motivating forces, and it's very similar to what the reindeer are. So when all of those forces are in line in the rows and going in one direction, you literally can fly high. Pretty powerful when you put it in that perspective, right? We also have the many, many, many elves building away all year round, making the toys. It's literally the particles that move when you use your thinking and your emotion that pulls everything into place. It's like a million elves working for you in the background when you have that intense emotion and that full belief and that unending waver to push forward. Things literally get put into place for you as if you have millions of elves working for you. It's literally like that.
Once the elves give a message and the word gets out, they get right to work in the fastest route. Working 24/7, always building and gating everything needed for synchronicity.
That list that he writes, right? He checks it twice. It reminds me of when you're goal setting and you're writing down your dreams and you make a dream book and you have a dream that you put on a card and pictures of it, you know, and you check it every morning and night, right? You're checking it twice every day, keeping focused on your dream. You take out a notebook and you write down everything that you want. And when you get good at this, you literally write the list unendingly, and you get to the point where you just don't ever stop unless you're like running out of time or your hand gets tired, because you can always think of something that you want, another thing that you want to do, another thing you would do with the money, another thing that you would do with a possibility or a place you would go or people you would meet or something you would create. And so that list that he pulls out and it drops out and it's got every single name on it in the world, right? When you write your dreams, it literally can have everything in the world on it.
We write the list, we check it twice. We keep our minds reminded every morning and night. Oh, and this list, yeah, is endless. Cause if you write what you want, your thoughts, they just don't stop. Oh, and these gifts come from magnetic shells, not from the top of the earth. But when your thoughts are burnt, your brain is magnetic, kinetic. Don't you forget it. Your thoughts are robotic. Stop it unless if that's what you wanted. The
Up
story
in the North Pole, right? Ching, ching, ching. The night before Christmas, right? Especially when you're a kid and you know you're going to get presents and there's something that you really wanted and you've been thinking about it and dreaming about it and picturing it in your mind and hoping you're going to get it, right? That feeling of the night before Christmas and you know you're going to get your presents, right? They're under the tree. You can see them, right? You just don't know what they're going to be or which one it is, right? That in itself, that feeling, you can literally use that for something that you want. And you imagine Christmas is tomorrow and I'm gonna get the gift. And that anticipation feeling literally transmit the frequency of more belief that you're gonna get it. And if you kind of pretend and play in that place, that is a technique in itself that we've learned and been taught and we use, and it works. You know, Christmas, right? I think it's practice. So this kind of thing can happen more often. Every day can be a holy day. Why can't we always live like that? I think it's something to strive for. If you can do something in life that gives you fulfillment, where every day is a holy day for yourself and your family, that's really the mission. Well, my friends, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I wish you a very merry, holy day.